how are you?
Hi.
What's your name?
Okay, Samantha.
Samantha, my name's Andrew. Good to meet you. Just tell me a little about yourself before we get going.
Well, I just started college, and so I finally moved out on my own into the dorms.
Where are you from? Where'd you move from?
I moved from Kentucky.
Oh, from
so,
Kentucky. Okay,
yeah.
cool deal.
But my parents just recently got divorced, so
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
it's kind of hard for me. Like, I have to go some home sometimes to my dad, sometimes to my mom's. I don't get to see them as much, so it's kind of
Right.
hard.
So, were they always fighting growing up, or did you? Was it a shock to you?
A little bit. Like, they had gotten along really well until like my last couple years of high school, and it kind of went downhill from there. So, I mean, it wasn't that big a shock, but it was hard.
Right. And so, how has that been affecting your transition to college?
It's kind of hard because it's always on my mind. It's kind of hard to study and pay attention in class. And since I don't get to see my parents as much, like I have to call them separately, I have to do different things separately, so it's a lot more time too that I have to spend.
Right. So your parents' divorce is causing a lot of time that keeps you away from your new life, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, is there anything in college maybe that has been adding to your stress?
Well,
Obviously.
I don't know too many people, so that's kind of stressful, and the workload, I mean, it's pretty heavy,
Right.
so,
What's your major?
social work.
Oh, social work. Okay, very cool.
Um,
So I think with the added stress of, just coming to a new school, doing a new major, and of course you probably have just high levels of stress at this point.
mhm.
Is there anything you do that kind of makes things more fun for you or kind of de-stresses you?
I do like to spend time with my friends, like maybe go shopping or something, or have a movie night. That kind of helps out a lot. I only know a couple people here so far, but hopefully I can meet some more.
Meet some new friends. Do you have any like classes in particular that are interactive, or maybe you could?
Yeah, a lot of them are, so
Yeah.
I'm hoping I'll get to know people more through that.
Awesome. Well, I think I think this is just the beginning of college. Is a very stressful time in general. But I think as you just keep moving forward, keep pushing forward, I think things will eventually get better. But I think you should communicate a little to your parents, kind of what's going on with
Okay.
everything. So
Yeah, that's a good idea. I didn't think about that.
yeah, so thank you.
Okay. Yeah, thanks for that.